What's going on, YouTube? It's your girl Alba La Panthera, and I'm here delivering an intuitive message for the collective. So all signs, all vibes, as long as it's positive, well, come up in here with that negativity. You the source. And you. Welcome, new subscribers. And to those of you returning, welcome back, baby. What are the messages for the collective? Divine created, divine force. Force speak. What does the force want to say to the collective? Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gratitude, gratitude, universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, all of the unknown, all who are there to guide and to guide. Really, that's what it's guidance, guidance, yeah. Don't let your past hold you back, y'all. Don't let your past hold you back. It's time to step out of them comfort zones. What else? What else? What else? You got the energy behind you, okay? Saturn squaring Uranus, so a lot's changing. Believe in the impossible. A lot's changing within structures, within, you know, your sense of authority, and I mean all senses of authority, with self and external to you, those around you, okay? Believe in the impossible. The energy is gaining momentum. Literally, things are being, the energy right now, as above, so below, is helping you to break up those things, like whatever it was that was in an old paradigm that's literally holding on for dear life. Those things are falling away. You just have to stay focused on what it is that you want. Keep believing the impossible. Keep doing what it is that you need to do to get you closer and closer to what it is that you desire. Every step of the way, express that gratitude, so you're showing the universe that you are grateful, and that's sending out the signal now that you're ready for it, more than ready, that you have it. So it's going to give you more of it. Nothing is yet set in stone. It's time to shift. Nothing is yet set in stone. You can go back and you can go forward. Nothing is yet set in stone. What does the collective need to surrender, Spirit? What does the collective need to surrender? You need to surrender to joy. Just like I said, a key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling during both the hard and easy times. Keep surrendering to more joy. Dance, okay? Some of you stretch, exercising, all right? Getting that strength back. Getting connected back to your core, your center, your willpower. Surrender defensiveness. Queen of Swords energy, Libra energy. The moon is in Libra, so a lot of you could be going through those shifts where you want to defend yourself when it comes to certain partnerships or co-workers or anything that has to do with the world outside of you, partnerships with the world outside of you, okay? Any transaction that you're doing outside of you. Spirit, the force wants you to surrender to defensiveness. Surrender, not to, but surrender it. Surrender defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non-defensive response. And sometimes you realize that that non-defensive response is no response at all. Time to rise up, baby. Surrender the habit to people-pleasing, too. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And surrender to creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. So some of you may actually have a North Node in Aries or a Moon in Aries, where this energy in itself, well, a North Node in Libra or Moon in Libra, where you are pretty much on a journey to partnership in this lifetime. Okay. Surrender to passion, partnership. Look at that. We're still in Gemini season, season of the lovers, right? The lovers card. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. The solar plexus, the willpower. Okay. Now, Mars has to do with the use and action of your will, the use and action of your ego, the sun, the solar plexus, the center of you. What is your gut saying? Whenever you follow what's going on in your gut, you're responding from your Mars energy. Sometimes that's not going to make any sense. That's what it's about. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Okay? Got to balance the spiritual and the practical, don't we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Love you. So, get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Let's move on to the zodiac signs here. I want to see what the astrology cards have to say. Okay. Let's see what we got going on. What we got going on. It's the collective, but these are astrology cards. Zodiac sign, Aries. In order for you to surrender the habit of people pleasing, some of you need to step into your Mars energy, step into your own authority, knowing yourself. Okay. Being that dynamic, spontaneous person that you are, but there is an energy with Saturn squaring Uranus where your environment may not be predictable. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're in this dynamic, impulsive, spontaneous energy. And Mercury is retrograde, but Saturn and Pluto is also retrograde. So it's kind of like you really got to use your discernment right now. Okay, you really got to balance. You got to work this. You got to work this out. You got to get real. You got to get practical with the feelings. Get practical with the feelings. Basically, allowing your heart to guide your mind, to guide your logic. Okay, that's just how I'm seeing it. Then we have the 4th house and the 6th house. So some of you may have Mars in the 4th and 6th house, or you may have Aries, okay, energy in the 4th and 6th house. Now, the 4th house talks about your feelings, your home, and roots of your being. All right, so for some of you here, this is basically surrendering to your creativity when it comes to your own business, believe in the impossible. Don't let your past hold you back. So a lot shifting for a lot of people when it comes to matters of work, going from a 9-to-5 to becoming entrepreneurs, or some of you may do something else where you may want to be in the corporate world. I don't know. Everybody has a different path, to each its own. So 6th house talks about the work, health, and duty area of your life. Now, the 6th house is actually, let's go back, sorry. The 4th house is ruled by the moon and Cancer. Then we have the 6th house, okay? This is ruled by Mercury or Virgo and Chiron, because this is the house of Virgo, and Virgo is ruled by Mercury and Chiron. So anytime you have Mercury going retrograde, you have Gemini energies and Virgo energies more than likely feeling most of the effect of it, because this is their ruling planet, obviously, not more than likely, but yes. And you also have the polar opposites of the two, Gemini being Sag and Virgo being Pisces. So you also have those energies working and pulling from the opposite, Gemini and Virgo pulling from the opposite when it comes to its ruling planet revising things. And Pisces has to do with your belief system, and Sagittarius has to do with your own personal truth. So Pisces would be the absolute truth, and Sagittarius would be the personal truth. So now there's a lot of thinking and analyzing of those areas. Now, this could have something to do for some of you with wanting to travel and experience this more, go on spiritual journeys, be around people who, feel the same way you do about your spirituality. I'm not going to say think, because that's a little bit different. There's a lot of reasoning going on. When you're around people who feel the same way you do, there's a level of respect that automatically just comes into the play. You know what I'm saying? Now, when you start to have a lot of people reasoning, this is when you have more chiefs than Indians per se. Let's get one more card. Now we have the 5th house coming out. The 5th house talks about where you have fun, romance, and create things you're proud of. Leo. Okay, surrender to creativity. Here it goes again. The same image right here. Some of you are transforming your ways of viewing relationships, you know, based off of your belief systems. Now your relationships are changing too. Okay, that's the way of life, baby. It's the way of life. Self-worth is at the bottom of the deck. Taurus energy, 2nd house energy, Venus energy. Your personal finances, all right? This talks about your assets, finances, and the things that you value, your core values. Venus is in Cancer right now, okay? Now, we got the, we got Venus's house, 2nd, and we have Cancer's house, the 4th house, both here. The 2nd house is at the foundation of it. Now, Venus is the foundation of this Cancerian energy that Venus is in. So when it comes to your core values, it's really triggering the energy of your feelings, your roots, okay? Along with these other transits like Saturn square and Uranus, like your Uranus is about your sudden enlightenments and awakenings, okay? This is like these epiphanies that you'll have because you're allowing yourself to shift your paradigms. Even if you get pulled back to do something you used to do, like an old habit, that Virgo energy, Mercury retrograde, like a lot of your old habits, you're going back, or you're sensing what these habits are. And once you sense it, now you're able to shift it. Okay. So, baby, let's keep this going. Let's see what the energy is. And let's clarify that with some tarot. Tarot. All right, y'all. Here we go. Angels and ancestors, and the energy of the divine force itself creates all things, all things, all things, all things. That divine source that creates all things. What is the message here for the collective? The message for the collective. Ooh. All right, baby. You got Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Magician and the Mirror. Some of you are realizing what you look like, who you are. And appreciation. Throughout all of this here, okay, with Venus and Cancer, you're learning to appreciate the depths of you, the very root of you, that only you can tap into and only you know of. Okay, but to do that, right, there was a lot of trusting and faith that you had to allow yourself to feel. Okay, because a lot was changing, and you had to use your mind's eye for direction. Okay, things got a little bit tricky. It got a little tricky, but the trick was you're starting to realize that you're the magician and the mirror. You're creating this reflection with everything you do. And when I say everything you do, that part of you, that force that brings it to your reality that you may not even tap into, it's still there. You know, and you'll get glimpses of it throughout your journey, whether it's dreams or deja vu moments. Okay. Let me go again. Let me see really. I don't know. Okay. Now we have Archangel Samuel, which represents the solar plexus, your willpower. okay? In reverse, Spirit said, surrender to joy to open up that third chakra. Surrender defensiveness to open up that third chakra. Surrender the habit of people pleasing to open up that third chakra. Surrender to creativity to open up that third chakra. Spirit, can you clarify force, divine force of all things? Can you clarify for the collective? Archangel Samuel, divine force, and Archangel Samuel. Third chakra in reverse for the collective. Clarify this. What is this about? What is this about? Some of you may be a sun in Virgo, okay, or first decan Virgo, moon energy, or anywhere you have Virgo in your chart from 0 to 9 degrees, okay? But this is predominantly sun in Virgo energy, all right? The Eight of Pentacles. Here we're looking at analyzing something. You may be over analyzing something here and it's closing off because now you're not taking action. Yeah, you're not taking action. You're not moving forward. This was peeping out here. You're not moving forward. You're not moving forward with the healing process. But the healing is here. The healing is here. You just need to realize that you are the magician and the mirror. Trust your talents and changing times. Trust what it is that you love to do, okay? Surrender to joy. Some of you need to get up out of situations that you're just doing because you feel like you need to do it. Do it, but have a plan. Have a practical plan to get the on out of there if you don't like where you're at, okay? You always have, it's up to you to make a decision. Like, there's one thing to be interested and there's another thing to be committed. You need to decide if you're interested in something, if you're committed to something. Okay? What else? Are you interested in something or committed to something? Figure it out because it's holding you back. It's holding you back. What is this, baby? What is this? Queen of Pentacles. All right. It's time to step into your throne. It's time to step into that position. Use what it is that you know. Use what you've been feeling to push you forward. This is the Capricorn energy, polar opposite to Cancerian energy. I use this Capricorn, Cancerian energy, fourth house energies. I feel. Use what it is that you're feeling and shift it. If you don't like where you're at, change it. Change. Uranus energy, Aquarius energy is change, sudden change, but you have to come into the space of enlightenment of what it is that's holding you back from realizing that you are more than enough. You've been working on this, your spiritual growth for a long time. Don't let nothing hold you back now, because things are coming back from the past, but this is also a time where your response to what's coming back from the past determines the gift that Saturn gives you while he's in retrograde to October 11th. Okay. Another thing is Mercury will be going direct, although it still has a shadow phase on the 20th or tomorrow, the 19th. Then Jupiter is going retrograde on the 20th. So Jupiter going retrograde means it's giving you a chance to kind of do something that you've done in the past again that you may have put on the back burner. Let's see. After the Queen of Pentacles, what can the collective expect? That was the Hermit there. What can the collective expect? We have the Nine of Wands, the World card, Six of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Wow. Okay. You know what? This is that sudden change that you have right here. Okay. You're analyzing your feelings of the past, the sorrow, pains, and regrets, the amount of times you've done something over and over again, expecting a different result, but nothing changed, nothing. You noticed that something wasn't changing, but you didn't do anything about it for yourself. But now you're looking ahead now, okay? Now you're looking ahead, like in this direction, it would be going back to it. It would be going back to the Five of Cups. But this Nine of Wands here, this wounded warrior is looking ahead. What is the collective looking ahead to? What is the collective looking ahead to? What is the collected? Mercury and Cancer. Reconciliation for some of you. Okay. Reconciliation with, it could be, okay, your true spiritual connections, partners, careers, gifts, anything that belongs to you. Because you completed this, now there's going to be an expansion of gifts. Okay. Literally, you have Spirit with the white, the Mars or the root chakra with the red, and the solar plexus Leo energy with the yellow. Okay. The sun, Mars, or even the moon. The sun, the moon, and Mars right here. This is how I'm feeling about this right now. The sun, moon, and the Mars. Your identity and life purpose and immortal spirit has a lot to do with your emotions attached to memories and the use and action of your will. If you want to celebrate your life, get to it, baby. Okay. Make that call, make that judgment call, decide on what you're going to do. Step into your power. Step into your power. Get up out of that fear, okay? Get up out of that fear. Get the clarity. And know with this clarity right here, know that there's always going to be a level of a challenge, each level that you rise up in, okay? That's what true victory is, knowing that is always going to be something that's going to teach you another lesson to get you to the next level, okay? Let me see what else we got here for y'all. What is the outcome of this? What is the outcome of this? See here, believe in the impossible. You got to believe. You got to believe. The energy is gaining momentum here. Got to have that faith knowing now. We know what is faith knowing. We had a lot of faith believing. Now it's faith knowing. But if you got to believe, but get to that faith knowing position, okay? Take action. What can they collective expect here? What is the outcome? Sorry for it. What is the outcome for the collective? What is the outcome for the collective? Okay. Wow. Wow. I have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands in reverse. Now, I'm liking this. You want to know why? Because this shows the healing of a divine feminine. Because the Queen of Cups is somebody who suffered a lot, but it seems like she poured out that cup and she's willing to accept offers from possibly something that she's not used to taking offers from. Okay. Like you're stepping into unknown, basically you're stepping out of your comfort zone here. Stepping out of your comfort zone of allowing yourself to feel and be loved, or, you know, allowing yourself to accept who it is that you are. Take action on what it is that you know about yourself and thrive. You know what I mean? See what else we got here. Seems like spirit is guiding this. It's putting all of this together. Believe in the impossible. What is the outcome here between this and the cups? Oh, right in the Queen of Cups here, Knight of Wands. Okay, Sagittarius energy. So it's kind of like this Queen of Cups is picking up fire energy. So you may be a water sign with fire in your chart, or that may be your method of using your art of war and wisdom. Okay. Let's see. Leading you into victory and success here. What else? Two of Pentacles, juggling. Let's see. Judging a work opportunity that could be coming from a Leo, or something having to do with a warmer area. Yeah, I feel like some of you are literally going people pleasing. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. This is what I'm feeling from this right now. It's like you're not You're not investing in this energy where people are telling you or demanding what you should do with your own use of action and will. Okay, it's like you're no longer allowing yourself to feel confused about what it is that you want to do, and you're going to trust your talents in changing times by appreciating your gifts, even if that just means you supporting yourself. Okay, because you are realizing that you are the magician and the mirror. As long as you can see it, you can create it. Come through, spirit. Come through, force. Okay, as long as you can see it, you can move ahead with it. All right, so we are going to close this off with a divine animal spirit message. All right. Believe in the impossible. We got the 5th house energy, Leo energy, heavy up in here. Or just your willpower, you know, courage, strength, confidence. Don't let your pride get in your way. The firefly. Wow. And then the turtle at the bottom of the deck. The turtle at the bottom of the deck, and the mouse is under that. Now, the mouse is basically the energy of waiting for the right time. It's like you've built up so much wisdom that you're waiting for the right time. Under the 2 of Wands, oh, baby, baby, baby. You have the Ace of Cups and the 2 of Cups. Like, some of you going to walk right into major opportunities that also involves love or higher levels of commitment in your relationship because of this shift. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Firefly, inspired and fantastic, yet fleeting. The firefly contains the light of 1,000 stars. It's pure, radiant, and illuminating. This high frequency charge cannot be sustained for long. Therefore, the firefly card indicates a moment of inspiration or awakening that quickly fades if we do not catch it. There is firefly energy behind every poem, song, and invention. Our job is to be ready to harness this creative spirit when it graces our path. What can you do to support this precious and elusive light? When in balance, writes, creates, brainstorms. When out of balance, burnt out, feels dull. To bring into balance, write a poem and draw. My loves, thank you for coming through, vibing with me. I will see y'all next time. If you need to book a personal reading, you already know the description. Well, the information is in the description box below. All right, y'all. Love y'all.